Cadillac out Rolls-Royce with the $300,000 Celestiq electric sedan. The Verge. The 2024 Cadillac Celestiq is an ultra-luxury low-volume all-electric sedan with a range of 300 miles and a price tag north of $300,000. The low-volume ultra-luxury Celestiq is the second EV in Cadillac's lineup and features a host of 3D printed parts for extensive customization. By Emmy Hall. October 18, 2022. 1 a.m. Coordinated Universal Time. 3 months AG. +6104 Chars. Olivia Wilde and Jason Sudeikis respond to false accusations from former nanny in joint statement. CNN. Olivia Wilde and Jason Sudeikis have released a joint statement regarding the highly publicized end of their relationship. Olivia Wilde and Jason Sudeikis have released a joint statement regarding the highly publicized end of their relationship. The former couple, who were together from 2011 until 2020 and share 2 chi. +1637 Chars. NFL Monday Night Football tracker. Russell Wilson. Broncos in prime time again vs. Los Angeles Chargers. Yahoo Sports. Follow this AFC West battle live with Yahoo Sports. Yahoo Fantasy Football Forecast. Andy Behrens. Dalton Del Don. Matt Harmon. Liz Loza. Scott Panofsky. Frequent use of hair straightening products may raise uterine cancer risk. Study says. The Guardian US. Researchers find uterine cancer risk more than 2.5 times higher for women who used straightening products. Hair straightening products may significantly increase the risk of developing uterine cancer among those who use them frequently. A large study published on Monday suggests. We estimated that 1.64%. Plus 2036 Chars. The Power of Your Garden's Hidden Half. BBC. The evolution of roots transformed life on Earth, and understanding them could help us to grow more resilient plants. Unlikely friends. In a hidden corner of the Royal Botanic Gardens at Kew in London. Head kitchen gardener Eleanor Dove flips over a small plastic pot with a French bean plant and reveals a tangle of +2187 Chars. Live coverage. Denver Broncos at Los Angeles Chargers on MNF in Week 6 Mile High report. The Denver Broncos will be on the road against the Los Angeles Chargers in Week 6 on Monday Night Football. Here are all the live updates from the game. The Denver Broncos, 2-3, are on the road on Monday Night Football to take on their AFC West rival Los Angeles Chargers. 3-2. A win by either team will keep them within striking distance of the AFCW. +4662 Chars. Gurman. Apple to announce new iPad Pro with M2 chip this Tuesday. Macrumors. Apple plans to announce new iPad Pro models with the M2 chip this Tuesday. October 18. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. Gurman previously. Apple plans to announce new iPad Pro models with the M2 chip this Tuesday. October 18. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. Gurman previously said updated 11-inch and 12.9-inch iPad Pro models will +823 Chars. Jeff Bezos. Lauren Sanchez hit Italy for award as ex-wife Mackenzie donates millions. Fox Business. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and girlfriend Lauren Sanchez were spotted in Rome, Italy, Monday as ex-wife Mackenzie Scott made a big donation to charity. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and his girlfriend, Lauren Sanchez, were spotted out and about in Italy this week for the billionaire to receive a philanthropy award. While Bezos' ex-wife, Mackenzie Scott, plus 1690 Chars. Taylor Swift reveals second, Midnight's, lyric on London Spotify Billboard, Rolling Stone. On midnight Sunday, Times Square was illuminated with the words, "I should not be left to my own devices," the first lyric shared from Midnight's. The countdown to Midnight's continues. At midnight London time Monday, Spotify revealed a new billboard with special lyrics from one of the LP's songs. "I polish up real nice," the billboard read. Al. Plus 3296 Chars. Jay-Z sues Bacardi to open up the books on DeUsay partnership. TMZ. Jay-Z wants to know just how much money his famous cognac line is making. And he's filed a lawsuit against his partners at Bacardi to get that information. Jay-Z wants to know just how much money his famous cognac line is making. And he's filed a lawsuit against his partners at Bacardi to get that information. In docs obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, Jay-Z's C. Plus 1066 Chars. Women share what it's like to have facial paralysis from Bell's palsy. "This is not my face." Yahoo Life. Bell's palsy, also known as idiopathic facial paralysis, comes on suddenly and is more common in pregnant women. Elena Shepherd was diagnosed with Bell's palsy, also known as idiopathic facial paralysis, in her last week of pregnancy. Courtesy of Elena Shepherd via Instagram. One morning this past June. Writer. Plus 7858 Chars. Our moon has been slowly drifting away from Earth over the past 2.5 billion years, Space.com. We still don't have a full understanding of the evolution of the Earth-Moon system. This article was originally published at The Conversation. Opens in new tab. The publication contributed the article to Space.com's Expert Voices. Op-ed and AMP. Insights. Joshua Davies. Opens in new. Plus 8255 Chars. Maple Leafs game-tying goal gets overturned in final seconds versus Coyotes. SPORTSNET. Watch as Toronto Maple Leafs' Alexander Kerfoot has his game-tying goal overturned in the dying seconds of the third period, overturned after a review determined null. Apple to launch a foldable iPad rather than iPhone in 2024. Analyst predicts. CNBC. CCS Insights said Apple will launch a foldable iPad before a folding iPhone, bucking the trend of electronics companies launching folding screen smartphones. Apple CEO Tim Cook speaks at an event at the Apple Park campus in Cupertino, California, on Sept. 7, 2022. At a presentation dubbed Far Out, Apple is set to unveil the iPhone 14 line, a fresh slate O. Plus 3811 Chars. U.S. government says all Americans will pay much more for natural gas this winter, Fox Business. A new report from the Energy Information Administration, EIA, indicates that Americans can expect to pay higher fees for natural gas this winter. The Energy Information Administration, EIA, has released data on projected energy costs, indicating that Americans can expect to pay higher fees for natural gas for the upcoming winter. The ASI Plus 1941 Chars. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle Netflix show will air in December despite reports. Page 6. As far as I am aware, the docu-series is still going ahead later this year, a source close to production told Page 6. Exclusively after reports it was pushed back to next year. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's hotly anticipated Netflix docu-series is still set to premiere this year and is being slated for a December release. Multiple sources tell Page 6. A Deadline report. Plus 2833 Chars. Yankees vs. Guardians weather forecast. ALDS Game 5 postponed by rain. Moved to Tuesday. CBS Sports. The winner-take-all Game 5 was pushed back to Tuesday. New York, Monday night. The New York Yankees and Cleveland Guardians were supposed to finish up their ALDS matchup with Game 5 at Yankee Stadium. Unfortunately, inclement weather caused the game to plus 1487 Chars. Bill Gates has big news about terrible disease. The Street. Bill Gates is stepping up efforts to eradicate a disease that resurfaced in New York in the summer. Bill Gates rarely gives up in a fight. The billionaire philanthropist had sounded frustrated last summer after what he called setbacks. Several huge global setbacks over the past few years ha. Plus 4041 Chars. Jim McDivitt, astronaut who led Gemini 4 and Apollo 9 missions, dies at 93. CollectSpace.com. Former NASA astronaut James McDivitt, who commanded Gemini 4, the first U.S. mission to conduct a spacewalk before leading Apollo 9. The first test flight of the Apollo moon lander in Earth orbit, has died at the age of 93. October 17, 2022. Former NASA astronaut James McDivitt, who commanded the first U.S. mission to conduct a spacewalk before leading the first test flight of the Apollo moon lander in Earth orbit. H. Plus 14307 Chars. Kirby Dach scores the overtime game winner for his first goal with the Canadiens. SPORTSNET. Watch as Montreal Canadiens center Kirby Dach receives a sweet feed from Sean Monahan and buries it for a power play overtime game winner against the Pittsburgh Null. Scorn. Official launch trailer. IGN. Null. Your browser isn't supported anymore. Update it to get the best YouTube experience and our latest features. Learn more. Remind me later. Russia wipes out Exxon's stake in Sakhalin oil and gas project. The Wall Street Journal. Energy company says it has left the country after Moscow transferred its holding to Russian entity. Null. Jennifer Hale speaks out on replacing Bayonetta's original voice actor. Kotaku. NDAs notwithstanding, Hale reaffirmed her belief in every actor's right to be paid well. Renowned voice actor Jennifer Hale, known for her role as Commander Shepard in the Mass Effect series and the new voice of action character Bayonetta, released a statement in response to the Discowers. Plus 3281 Chars. October 17, 2020 Russia-Ukraine news. CNN. At least 4 people were killed after Russia attacked Kyiv with Iranian-made kamikaze drones on Monday, according to Ukrainian officials. In a first, Ukrainian and Russian human rights officials met Monday during a prisoner exchange between the two sides. Dmytro Lubinets, the Ukrainian Parliament Commissioner for Human Rights, met Y+2384 Chars. Could nicotine gum boost my brain power? Or am I better off with a strong cuppa? Daily Mail. Rebecca Lay. When it enters the body, nicotine can cause a temporary feeling of well-being through a surge of endorphins. It may also improve concentration and memory. Smoking is terrible for us. We know this to be unequivocally true. And vaping, while touted as a safer alternative, poses serious health risks of its own. But users find both habits hard to quit. Becky. +10104 Chars. Bright, powerful burst of gamma rays detected by multiple telescopes. CNN. Multiple space and ground-based telescopes witnessed one of the brightest explosions in space when it reached Earth on October 9. The gamma-ray burst may be one of the most powerful ever recorded by telescopes. Sign up for CNN's Wonder Theory Science newsletter. Explore the universe with news on fascinating discoveries, scientific advancements and more. Multiple space and ground-based telescopes witnessed O+3642 Chars. Yankees vs. Guardians weather forecast. ALDS Game 5 postponed by rain. Moved to Tuesday. CBS Sports. The winner-take-all Game 5 was pushed back to Tuesday. New York. Monday night. The New York Yankees and Cleveland Guardians were supposed to finish up their ALDS matchup with Game 5 at Yankee Stadium. Unfortunately, inclement weather caused the game to +1487 Chars. Resident Evil Showcase set for October 20, featuring Resident Evil 4 Remake, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition, and more. Gematsu. Capcom will host Resident Evil Showcase on October 20 at 3 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The company announced, "You will be able to watch it on YouTube and Twitch. The broadcast will feature the Resident Null